cause in Africa, after all. Working behind the scenes, even that man on fire at his beck and call. But what the hell was going on at the Devil's House? Earphones embedded in people's throats, tapes playing voices. And those lumps on their chests. They looked like the ones on the bodies at the oil field. The man on fire burned everything to the ground. But we were recording audio the whole time you were there. We'll conduct a thorough analysis of it.
Good. You captured it alive.
Inspecting a CFA outpost. It appears he's involved with nuclear weapons development in the area. My hunch is that this guy is somehow connected to Cypher. I've got no proof, but we know Skullface is working through PFs in the region. Anyway, it just so happens a job connected to this inspection has come in. Take a look at your iDroid.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Commencing platform construction. Please specify a project. Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Emmerich is developing a walker gear for you and is supporting the R&D team from confinement. We're continuing to monitor him to make sure he doesn't try anything.
Gaining altitude.
Mission list.
Like your horse, you can give commands to D-Dog as well. He'll normally follow you around. You can also make him wait somewhere or lure an enemy by barking at him. Or you can sick him on the enemy to slow him down. Develop new gear just for him, and I'm sure he'll be capable of even more damage.
Boss, about those invalids you saw in that devil's house.
Poor bastards. All strapped down to the beds, with those lumps on their chest.
The medical staff tell me they were probably a type of cyst.
Cysts can get that big.
In some cases, yes. But supposing they're a kind of atheroma forming on the surface of the skin, the size is just too big, and the appearance is all wrong. In the end, the medical team were at a loss. Those lumps were like nothing they'd ever seen. The fluid you said you got on your prosthesis when you touched one was burned off in the fighting, and the factory burned down too. None of the tests we did once you were back at the base revealed a pathogen that could have caused them. Meaning we don't have a single sample to work with.
Everything went up in flames.
What worries the medical team most is whether it's contagious. Whether there's a chance we could end up like that.
And?
Mother Base's sanitation control has always been strict. After all, war is great at transporting diseases. For the time being at least, there's no sign of contagion or any symptoms that could be related. One more thing. About the surgery that had been performed on the people in the Devil's House.
Yeah,
You said that their throats were cut open, with an acoustic tube pushed inside?
right. The tubes were hooked up to tape recorders, playing some kind of audio.
Well, we picked up some of that audio through your radio transmissions and recorded it here. The intel team has been working on analyzing the communications log.
What have they found?
There's nothing tying the contents together. We've got a report on 3 deaths in a car accident on the autoroute near Marseille. Protests outside the Libyan embassy in London, a press conference with the former Prime Minister of Sweden, a 4-month-old weather forecast for Balikpapan, and then commercials for appliances, cough syrup, and TV dinners. Assuming they're not all staged, they come off as recordings of your average public broadcasts.
Public broadcasts? Just radio and TV signals?
Yes, and from all over the world. We're looking into whether they're genuine or not, just to be sure. What else? A speech that sounds like it was recorded out on the street, and people chatting about how this year's tomato crop did.
And there's nothing they have in common?
We're partway through the cryptanalysis. That includes checking all audio ranges and running it backward and at different speeds. Then there's vocabulary breakdown for political suggestions, ideological common points. But I don't think it's going to get us anywhere.
Where were the recordings made?
There's nothing linking them from that angle either. Just like you reported, we've detected virtually every major language there is. French, German, Italian, Spanish, including South American accents. Then there's Russian, Hindi, Arabic, Portuguese, Mandarin, Cantonese, Japanese.
They're nothing if not thorough.
Well, I don't know if we've got them all covered. Ignoring the ones that have gone extinct, supposedly over 5,000 languages exist today. Besides, English isn't one of the ones we picked up.
Really? English?
I know. Only 5% of the world's population is a native English speaker. But when you factor in those who've acquired it as a second language, nearly 1/3 of the people speak it. The world's dominant lingua franca. You gotta figure they had it somewhere among all the languages in that place.
No English.
Bear in mind, we didn't hear everything that was played in that room. We couldn't isolate the more distant sounds due to static and the program could have been set to change every day. In a nutshell, for reasons unknown, people in that room with a common medical condition were made to listen to recordings in languages from around the world. It's not clear how the growths on their chests fit into it. It could have been treatment for them, or maybe an experiment of some kind.
I'm guessing one person knows.
Yeah, Skullface. He was there. The only thing we can say for sure is that he's involved.
Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
The high-ranking CFA official in charge of supplying weapons to UNITA. The target stays at Nova Braga Airport. Head to the airport first.
Complete.
It's a surveillance camera. Don't get spotted.
Be careful down there, boss.
That has been updated.
We have an emergency. Mother Base is under attack. The enemy is over on one of our platforms, and they're holding some of our staff hostage. If we don't do something, they'll try to take off with our men. That would mean losing some of our finest manpower. Boss, take back that platform. This is a race against time. For all of us. Get on this mission right away, boss.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Mother Base. Deploying.
Infiltrate the platform under enemy control and eliminate their commander. The moment they lose their chain of command, we'll move in and suppress the rest. The enemy have taken some of our staff hostage and are threatening to kill them if they're attacked. You can't rely on support from us this time. Anything we do might be seen as an attack. Boss, forgive me. Can't believe I let an enemy force in right under my nose. But one thing's for sure. They're gonna pay for it. Make certain of that, boss.
The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Analysis complete.
Eliminate the enemy PF commander. We need to take back that platform from him. Once the commander's gone, his unit will fall apart. I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid, along with his VI. Take a look.
Analysis complete.
That's a soldier with the enemy PU. He could have some real talent too. Use caution.
Coming too. Roger that.
All fire teams, check your surroundings. Flush out the intruder. Out. Delta 6, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 6. Delta 6, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 6! CP, this is Delta 9. Gunfire. No fix on the position. Over. This is CP. Understood.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Got it.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
CP, this is Zulu 2. Malone just took somebody away. There's a possible intruder. Should I investigate?
your destination.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
CP, this is Delta 4. Heard a noise just now. Approaching to investigate. Over. This is CP. Understood. Be careful. Out.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
Where are your friends? Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
CP, this is Zulu 10. Heard unidentified gunfire. I have a fix on the location. Please advise. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Where are your friends? Where are your friends? Where are your friends?
CP, this is Zulu 1. Search complete. No sign of hostiles. Over.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Keep your guard up. Out.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
CP, this is Zulu 1. I spotted someone suspicious. Requesting a unit to check it out. Over. Zulu 1, this is CP. We don't have the manpower right now. Stay on the lookout for further activity.
There he is. That guy's the target.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You're going to extract him. Good thinking. We'll make him squeal till he's paid his due.
Attention hostile force! We have eliminated your commander. Escape is impossible. Lay down your weapons immediately. Surrender now. You will not be fired upon.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss. Boss, we figured out who that enemy commander was. He was on the staff at Mother Base 9 years back. Despite surviving the attack, he broke off from us and spent his years terrified that a cleanup squad would come after him. The isolation screwed with his sense of loyalty. A rumor, source unknown, had him convinced that the attack 9 years ago was orchestrated by you yourself. The big boss sold out his comrades to hide from the world. He thought that's why you weren't at the base that day. He was so desperate to take us down, he built up his own PF, copying us in every way. His idea of the perfect revenge. But in the end, he was just a victim of disinformation. I'll leave you to decide how to deal with him. Boss, listen a moment. I want to bolster our security to guard against enemy attacks. What I have in mind is to create a security team that can defend each of the platforms. Can I go ahead with that? So from now on, give some thought to building up the security team as well. One other thing. To divert some of the risk posed by our enemies, I'd like to construct a forward operating base. The more bases we have, the more staff we can house and the more materials we can secure.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accept. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
The high-ranking CFA official in charge of supplying weapons to UNITA. The target stays at Nova Braga Airport. Head to the airport first.
Please select a drop point. Dispatch requested. Buddy has arrived. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Great, you made it. I've sent the information to your map screen. That's the target's predicted location. Check all around the target and plan carefully before moving in.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him. Boss, we've just received word that the arms dealer due to inspect Nova Braga Airport is on his way. Once his chopper has arrived, he'll be touring the facilities along with the target. Let him bring the target out into your line of fire.
Shortly.
That's a black stork. Basically a type of stork, though apparently they don't clatter their bills as much as others.
The surveillance camera. The chopper will be arriving any minute. Watch out.
The target should be somewhere near the airport.
There's a chopper landing. It must be carrying the arms dealer. Keep your eyes on him. Our intel suggests the target will leave the country with the arms dealer after the inspection. Take him out before that happens.
Analysis complete.
That must be the arms dealer.
The map
His next move will be to meet the target.
Looks like the arms dealer's chopper is gonna patrol for the security forces. Be sure you don't get spotted from above.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
Target should be standing in on the airport inspection. If you follow the arms dealer, he'll lead us to the target. If you stir things up, they might cancel the inspection. And if that happens, the target's likely to escape. Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings. The target should be standing in on the airport inspection. If you follow the arms dealer, he'll lead us to the target. Has the arms dealer made contact with the target? Can you see the target anywhere near the dealer?
That's a Walker gear. They're fast. They can operate off-road too. You do best to avoid them.
Analysis complete.
That's the target.
Mission info has been updated.
Uit. Alle troepen, dit is CP. Ons is de situatie. Alle eenheden, speciale waarschuwing. Verdedig jouw posities. Uit.
Now get out of there.
Mission info has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. Extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Ready your weapon while crawling. You can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
security's light to the west of the runway. Could be just what you need for recon or a quick getaway.